Hi guys, this is KEL. It's a long time I not see you guys. The last time was like 10 over days ago. Yes, I've been very busy. I've been traveling to Thailand. Then I went to this Vietnam and fly between Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh. And yesterday from Ho Chi Minh, I fly back to Hanoi. I'm very tired. I only slept for 2.5 hours or lesser, right? And I began my day. So apology for whatever has lateness this morning. Now, today, we know that 16 March is today. It's a very important day. Why is that so? Because I believe that this could be a potential bottoming out phase for gold. So let me explain to you why I say that, yeah? But before that, disclaimer apply as usual. Please understand this. You need to do your risk management before you engage into any form of trading. Okay, please do not draw on my screen. Who is this? Okay, let me just delete away. Okay, annotate, delete away what you draw there. Okay. All right, so let's just look at the gold market today. Now, excuse me. Now, we all know that the current situation in the Iran side is still ongoing, okay? Now, apparently the Strait side, Hamas started, they decided that they allow ships that's non-US alliance or the Israelis to go past. The rest of the world can go in. So that's why this morning the oil gap up and then come down. I'll talk about it later. And because of that itself, right, they started moving down a little bit. And that is where the question is this, okay? Is the war going to end soon? Now, in my personal capacity, I don't think it'll end so fast. Because this time around, this war is not just about the nuclear. As a matter of fact, if you go deeper, it's because the Iranians, they believe that there is the ongoing potential thing that they have to do to create chaos to bring someone back. And this someone back itself is actually a religious figure. Now, I won't go into detail, but if you go and do Google on this, you will know, you understand why the Iranians are actually going for this war, apparently. So that's why the US is pretty afraid, because apparently it's if they do that, then of course the whole world is going to chaos. All right. So it's a very interesting read. Well, if you can actually have time and do that. But today we're not going to go into politics. We're going to go into the market. Now, this morning the gold open price is at 5004. Okay, the MLP is way much higher at 5049, right? So by default, the market should sell. Okay, it's something you must understand. Second thing, the KSI is red, so the market will still sell. The third thing is that the KCX is blue. So we add all together, it's a very bearish signal for the gold market. Okay, it's bearish. Okay, so now remember that. Now we look at the positive side. If you look carefully today, the pivot 2 at 4973.75, the pivot 2 is a support level. And this support level tells you that if the market breaks below support, it will sell. But if the market breaks support and recover, it will be a strong buy instead. It will be a strong buy instead, right? So because of that, we know that there is a very strong support at pivot 2. And then the same thing is this, okay? Now, do you notice that the KCX is now blinking here? It's blinking here. Can you see that it's blinking? Yeah, it's blinking here. I have to change my color. Doesn't suit well. You can see that it's blinking here. So that means that the retail are selling at extremity, which means that when retail sell and sell until so low, it's because they have probably given up hope on the market. And we all know that when retail sell, the big boys buy, because every transaction is always a buyer and a seller. So because of this thing here, I'm pretty confident that we are going to see a bottom in gold soon. Okay, a bottom, yeah? Nope, sorry. Bottom. Using mouse to draw is a bit tough. A bottom, okay? So let's watch the gold right now. We do see a very strong support at this point here. And you can see that there's a KCB this morning that is somewhere around here, which the market has purposely triggered. So when market trigger KCB and recover, this is actually a very positive sign to the buyer side. So now the thing is this, I am looking at the gold to go back above OP, which it's doing right now. And if it can test the MLP, that will be the first resistance. So if I'm going to buy gold here right now, example, then the MLP will be the first resistance. That means there will be some resistance at MLP. But if the market can close above MLP, wow, this is going to change the whole thing. The market will likely be buying up, okay? So that's why now above OP, I'm buying. So I hope that you're also buying too, right? Above OP, we are buying. Now, one thing to note is that there's a KCB here, my friends, at 5080. Now, this is a very powerful KCB, in my opinion, and I think that the market's going to go after that. So if the market goes above the MLP, most likely it's going for the KCB, okay? So traders, you need to consider putting that in, yeah? Now, let me see whether how am I going to put myself on the screen. Hold on, yeah? Okay. All right. Wait, sorry. Now, can you guys see me on the screen as in me as a person itself? So that y'all can see my facial expression and the fingers that I'm showing. Yes, you can see. Okay, so you can see my facial expression and my hands while watching this video, is it? No. I just want to know whether y'all can see my facial expression, yeah? Okay, can see, that's good, yeah? That means that it's not separated from the main screen. Because when we do recording itself, I can't realize that my face is not there. Okay, maybe I need to do some adjustment on that. Okay, so that is the first thing first. Now let's go to the 5-minute chart. Okay, let's hope that the internet is good. Okay, brilliant. Okay, good. 3G power. Okay, guys, take a look at here right now. Okay, this is gold this morning. Okay, crazy morning, but it's a very good one. Now, usually when the market is near a bottom, right, the market will definitely touch the OP many times. This one, you must understand, this is the normality of the market. You see, when the market is coming down, pump, it's like below OP, sell, right? So that is the when the market is coming down. But when the market is going to hit a bottom, that means market will come down. When it's hitting a bottom, right, you will notice a very important thing is that the market will test the OP every time, test it many times. This is a very critical information that you must understand as a trader. Yes, it will test the OP many times. So some people get very frustrated with that because they say, hey, KEL, I buy, then it came down, I sell, it goes up, this sort of thing. But that is very normal before a market bottom. Okay? So when the market is near a bottom itself, right, do anticipate or do expect to see something like this. Since this morning itself, many people have been asking me why the gold today is so crazy. Why is it like that? I said it's very normal. Okay? Now, after that, yes, the next few days, when the gold has confirmed bottom out, then you will see the market move away from OP very fast. So this morning itself, I think my technical team is said, don't care about OP. We need to follow the CRAZII rule. Above OP, we are buyer. Below OP, we are seller. All right? So very important. We must always remember that. Okay? So now everyone take a look. So this morning, the market opens here and very fast go to KTR +1. So if you didn't get to buy and then you miss out this trade, it's very normal, but KTR is given. And the thing is this, after that itself, the price pulled back to OP and it stopped exactly at OP. So that means the market doesn't want to go down. It's testing, it's giving you another sign that I'm going to move again. And truth be told, this time now, it tested the KTR +1 again. But again, it failed to stay above. And then the next candle, almost immediately, it came down. Now, there's something that a lot of people missed out this morning. Do you notice that there's a blue diamond here? Now, when you have a blue diamond there, you must put it in, okay? Right, there's a blue diamond there, you must put it in. Okay. It's not allowing me to put, never mind, I draw myself. Okay, can you see that now? If you put the blue diamond line there, you will notice that the market cannot go above the diamond line. And that is why the catalyst that brought the market down. Very important, okay? So that is whereby the market starts to sell down. And once it breaks to below OP, it's a confirm sell, 100% it's a sell. And where's the first target? Definitely the first target will be KTR -1. Now, why KTR -1? Because that is an 80 to 85% accuracy system. Now, I think that by now you should see the power of CRAZII. If above OP you buy is target KTR +1, it's 80 to 85%, and this morning it traded. And of course, if you look at this below OP you sell, it's the same thing. right? Below OP you sell, it is a KTR minus 1 done deal. All right. So that is where the price really come down to here. But what really makes me very excited was that the market touched the pivot to stop there. Oh my God, this is the crazy part. Now, right, for those who are PTP or trained, you know that you can actually purchase near the pivot level, right? But for basic level, we don't do that. And then after that, the market tried and test again at the pivot 2. So this is the second time it tested the pivot 2. Second test, if you notice this, the tail is shorter than the first tail in front. So which means that that is a turning point. And if you look carefully, the KCX was already turning green at the bottom here. So which means that the retailers are selling quite a fair bit. So the retail sell, the big boys come. And how do you know the big boys come in to buy? Look at the market reaction. The market actually got supported at the pivot 2. So because of all this, I can be very sure that the market will go back up. And truth be told, when the market goes up again, you can see that it goes back up again to KTR plus 1. So this is really amazing, yeah, really amazing. And after that, you notice that the market has a new 4 diamond. You put a 4 diamond in. So by right at this junction here, this is where I actually went to buy. I went to buy here, and after I buy it, right, less than 30 minutes, the market go below the diamond line, below the KTR, I have to cut. Yeah, so you see, trading is not 100%. There's no way you have 100%. And the thing is this, I said again this morning, that the market at the turning point, it will flip around the OP, KTR plus 1, minus 1, very, very normal. So to me, I see this so many times before, I know what will happen soon. So I quickly cut my position, okay? And then after that, you can see for those who are advanced trained, you can actually sell below the diamond line and the market come down. Now, this time around, the thing has changed a little bit. What you notice, guys, the market now is stabilizing at the KTR minus 1. Now, previously, it was stabilizing at pivot 2. So to me, as a trader, when I see that the market is moving higher, this is a good sign. All right, it's a good sign. But it's not a confirmation yet. Why? Because this wave of buying, the highest closing is still below the previous cycle closing. So it's not a complete uptrend yet. So you need to be patient. You can buy small, but you cannot buy big. Now, when can I go bigger? Is when the market goes above the KTR plus 1. All right, all clear? Wow, today there's 75 people. If you understand what I just say, text number 1 right now in the group chat. Wow, today I think it's the highest number of people online for my morning session. 75 people. Wow, that's a good record for today. I know that majority come from Vietnam, but still, thank you very much for all the support now, my friends. Okay, so that is the bottoming out effect. All right, thank you very much for all of you. Okay, now the thing is this, I wanted to go back to the to higher level, but you can see I'm not able to push the chart higher. Oh, it's coming in a little bit slow. Okay, just give me a while. I had to drag a little bit. Yes, okay. Oh, that's good. Finally, you get push up. Okay, guys. So now, if the market can cross KTR plus 1 and close above it, then very high chance the market is going to tap the KTR plus 2, and that's 5044. Now, my personal take is that if the market has started to form a base like this, okay, it's a very high chance that the market is going to test KTR plus 2. Now, of course, nothing is 100% in trading. I'm just giving you my perspective, and I'm buying myself. Now, one thing that caught my attention, why I'm saying that, is because there's 2 diamonds over here. Now, 2 diamonds stacking together within 5 bars is called a double diamond setup. And with double diamond setup, and it comes with the diamond that stay above OP, I think that is a relatively a good sign here. Now, MLP is very nearby at 5049, and the law of attraction is that if the market one goes up, it will test the MLP. Because you notice this, when the market is coming down, right, okay, there will be this MLP that's here. And usually the first wave, the market will test the MLP and pull back. Usually that's the first wave. Then subsequently, right, then the market eventually go up. So this is something very common in the bottoming out signal here. So guys, if you same thing again, if you want to take a bit of research, you can try. You actually see this market bottom out. Usually there will be that first steps. The first test, the market will break MLP and then pull back. So usually I wouldn't chase above MLP, yeah. So I would rather buy here below OP, I mean above OP a bit, and then aim for MLP. But once hit MLP for today, if you can hit, then that is where you take profit. Okay. So that is my personal take if you ask me about today's market. Yeah. Now I still think that we are very near to a market bottom, but again, my MT4, you see, I got 2 time frame now on it. I cannot select, and it's like a jam here. So I can tell you that, oh, okay, now it bounced back. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, so you can see that now the market now we are definitely is a bit on downtrend because the closing of this closing here is lower. So this is usually not a good sign for buyer for the long term. So what we need to have is the market really breaks up and then we go have the big wave. So this is the bottoming curve. We need the market to go up first, the first trend, and then after that pull back, then the next one. So guys, this is not going to be an easy one. It takes some time, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Then after that, we have the bigger one towards the month of April. Now, we do know that coming May, the Jerome Powell will be leaving his office and a new guy will be coming in, and a very high chance that he will likely cut interest rate by 0.25%. So I think that the market is going to buy towards this. The market always will buy towards something. They won't buy on the day itself, they'll buy towards it. So if the dollar now is starting to pull back down while the gold is going up, then very high chance we're going to expect gold to move together. Okay, guys? So this is my view on gold. I want to do one more market, but I'm not too sure will my MT4 allow me to do that. Now, I will try to get my router in by today, right? Then I can get it done, yeah? I try. Okay, so I think maybe I can do it, squeeze in the bandwidth. Okay, just hold on a while. Okay, managed to do that. Okay, so why today the Dow Jones is going up? Because please understand this, we've been calling for sell for the longest of time, and you can see the yellow turns lower, so that's why we have a sell signal, and the closing here is lower, so to confirm the third sell signal and the third wave was very big. All right, from 49,400, it dropped all the way to 46,500. So it's a very big drop here. And for those who followed me, congratulations, you have made money from this. Okay. Now today, why the market recover? Because again, you have the KCX at the bottom now, turning point. The market is buying. The retail has sold enough. They have given up hope, and that is usually the point where the market turns. Now, can the market go all the way up here? I think the first resistance you will see over the KCB at 47,321. Now, I don't think the war is over. I said again, but I think that the market will have a temporary recovery. That is very normal. It's been down for so many days. The technical will call for it. You know, the people who want to squeeze something out of the market, they will do that. And if the Federal Reserve is going to cut interest rate, if they start to speculate on that, it's possible. Okay, I cannot move my screen smaller. So for today, I think we'll end here. And the video today, our Disha is not available. Let's see if Susan can manage to do that. Yeah. All right, guys, thank you very much. I hope that you will make money from the gold today. Remember what I said today. Do what to do. Manage your expectation. This is KEL signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.